What's up, YouTube? This is NYG31 here. Today I'm going to address some of these Giants fans. Yes, I understand we need a quarterback. I understand that you want to blame the organization because they have not drafted a right quarterback or wherever it may be. But there's more problems to just getting a quarterback. Did you understand if we draft a quarterback at number 6, you know that quarterback doesn't have a number one receiver. We don't have an offensive line that could protect that quarterback, right? So you have this narrative. We get the good quarterback like Jane Daniels and let's say Drake May, or let's say Mike Reese for Michael Penix. You know what that quarterback is going to work with. He's gonna work. He's gonna just have a number 2 wide receiver, a left tackle named Andrew Thomas, and a center named John Michael Smith. No right guard, no left guard, no right tackle. We need to build through the trenches first before you saying that we need a quarterback. I don't know why you Giants fans is so naive. Why are you so naive? You know what I'm saying? Why are you so naive that the fact is that we need to build through the trenches first? We need a number 1 wide receiver. Did you remember what Dave Gettleman did a few years ago when he traded Odell Beckham? Do you remember the video I made about that day that he traded Odell Beckham? I was pissed, rightfully so. And you have this narrative, we need a quarterback to solve everything. A quarterback is not going to solve everything. The only way that's going to solve everything is build through the trenches. And then after you build through the trenches, you get a number 1 wide receiver, and we set offensively, then go get a quarterback. Just don't get a quarterback without any weapons and without any food to eat. The quarterback needs food to eat. If the quarterback can't eat, how he's going to survive? Same thing with the offensive line. How the quarterback is going to survive without an offensive line? How that could happen? We need to build through the trenches. Then get skilled players, then get a quarterback. That's my take on it. And you remember what Jerry Reese did when he get Prince Mukamura instead of getting Mark Ingram. That was the worst pick. And remember when Dave Gettleman came? Actually, you remember that 2017 draft when he get Evan Ingram, when Ryan Ramczyk was on the board. He could have took Ryan Ramczyk instead of Evan Ingram, and y'all be getting mad about we need a quarterback instead of getting mad at what the organization did a few years ago. This organization set us back 10 years because of inability to sign the right free agents, to draft the right people, not the right people, the right players. And you fans are going to get mad because we need a quarterback and it's going to solve our problems. The quarterback is not going to only solve our problems. We need our offensive line. We need a left guard, right tackle. If Evan Neal pans out next year, you probably don't need a right tackle. But right now, we do need a right tackle because Evan Neal's struggling. Justin Pugh sucks. He's no good. Brett Berenson is average. I don't want no average left guard. I want a superstar left guard that could build through the trenches, that could hurt people, that could chop block people. That's what the offensive line we need, instead of having a mediocre offensive line that can't do shit. Right? And talk about Dave Gettleman, what he fucking did. Did you remember that 2018 draft? He drafted Saquon Barkley instead of training out to accumulate more picks. He only had 6 picks in that 2018 draft, and he didn't do that. And you remember that 2019 season, he traded Odell Beckham for picks, right? He could have kept Odell Beckham and and then draft Daniel Jones. Instead of that, he traded Odell Beckham and draft Daniel Jones. Y'all should have been mad at that instead of being mad that, oh, we only drafted Daniel Jones. Why you don't be mad about the draft picks and a free agent sign that the organization made for all these years, right? You should have got mad last year when they re-signed Daniel Jones for a 4-year, $60 million, but they could get out of that contract the second year, but still, y'all shouldn't get mad about that. Y'all should get mad at the organization in general, not just because they signed Daniel Jones. Some of you Giants fans are pathetic. Y'all don't need to be Giants fans at all. Y'all just pathetic. Y'all get me so mad. And then the 2019 draft, right? He picked Dexter Lawrence, which was a good move, but he drafted Daniel Jones, which he could have got Josh Allen. Pathetic. And then he traded back in the first round in the 2019 draft just to pick DeAndre Baker, who sleeps in class and can't even get his head straight. Stupid ass. And then at 2020 draft, did you remember he drafted Shane Lemieux in the 5th round? Did you remember he drafted Matt Perp, who was supposedly supposed to be that right tackle, that franchise right tackle for the future? That didn't pan out, right? The only players that this organization drafted for all these years is Andrew Chambers, who really panned out. What about the other draft? T.J. Brunson in the 7th round. He definitely missed on that. What about the 4th round pick that we got in 2020, Darnay Holmes? He was okay, but he can't cover for shit. He can't tackle. And this organization has numerous chances to pick Tyler Biadasz, who was one of the best centers in that draft that year. They passed on him in 3 rounds in the 2020 draft. That really pisses me off. And some of you Giants fans is pissing me off too. Y'all should be mad at the organization in general, not the move that they make. Y'all just so stupid and so remedial, you can't even look at the big picture. The big picture is we need a number 1 wide receiver. We need to build through the trenches before we get a quarterback in here and have him succeed. We need to have developmental coaches who could develop these players and have them become one of the best players they could be. We need these players to start injuring people, chop blocking people, getting the other team's players hurt. That's what I want. I want Giants smash mouth football. I don't want no weak team that can't even do shit. And some of you Giants fans like weak shit. I don't like weak shit. I like to hurt people. I like to put people on the IR. I like to put people out for the season. That's what a team I need to do. No, that's what a team I want. I don't want you some of you weak Giants fans that talk shit all the time. We need to build through the trenches. We need to get better as a team. And until then, this is NYG. Just very want to sign out.